I was on my way back home to offload a lot of the footage that I just got at the recent 2-part cemetery episode, and I stumbled upon something very, very neat looking. It's actually another graveyard, and I'm attempting to get back to it right now. Quite as big as the other one was. However, it looks really amazing. And it's right next to this very large Catholic cemetery here. It was actually fairly close to the previous place that I just filmed. However, I'm going to try and park here and walk over to the other location. This appears to be fairly new, although I'm not sure if I can even get there without going back all the way back up to the gates. So I might have to pull out of here. Yeah, it looks like. Is a few openings to walk through, but I think they're very old, and it's on the other side of this building here. And there's this really cool local hot dog restaurant right next to it, so I'm looking really, really suspicious. Just waving my camera about in small towns like this can make a few folks suspicious. But we're gonna try and pull back around to this other one. Again, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna get there. I already have several people staring at me. Let's see if there's actually a way to get there or not. It looks like I may just have to pull off to the side of the road. So I've had to actually turn around 3 times now just to find out a good way to park at this place. I think I can just park in the parking lot next to it, which I'm not sure if it's technically the business parking lot, but I don't think either the business is closed permanently or it's not open today, so it should be fine. But I think almost everyone in the area knows my car now. I just have this feeling if I ever was going to have somebody check on me, it's gonna be now. I had to park right here in front of whatever this is. It appears that this is part of the cemetery parking though, so I'm hoping that no one comes and harasses me for parking here. Amazing looking. It appears like it. It's completely private. That's really disappointing. It's all locked up. I'm not really seeing any other way in. I'm definitely not going to hop the fence in such a public location. However, we'll just include it as part of a travel vlog here on the My Story channel. And Give you guys something interesting to look at. Pretty disappointing though, but I just got done filming a 2-part series at a incredibly historic old graveyard with just tons and tons of veterans from various wars throughout American history. So I'm really excited to bring that to you guys, and I haven't done just a regular travel vlog recently. And yeah, I was thinking about possibly doing this as just a shorter episode. Even though it was such a small place, it probably wouldn't take more than 5 minutes to film everything in it. However, it's kind of looking like it's either privately owned by the family still, or somebody has the keys that I don't know. It definitely, as you could see, was padlocked, so I don't know what is going on or how to get in. And again, not a good place to just be hopping fences, and I've seen more than a few cops out, and I'm not going to go home with a trespassing ticket or worse. And it's right next to, as I was saying, this little hot dog business. So yeah, now the whole town's pretty much staring at me, and just tons and tons of traffic. So I'm pretty disappointed that this didn't work. However, it was such a great experience filming the last location that it's definitely not as bad as it could be. However, I didn't see an office for the Catholic cemetery. Otherwise, I would ask them if it was part of their operation there, and if they were the ones that were doing the caretaking there and could let me in to take a look around. So I might have to actually go back to the command center and then do some research and see if there's anybody that could let me through the gates. And I would hate to miss out on it if I didn't have to. And turned back around and headed the opposite direction of the command center, and we're going to take one more pass through this really small town up here nearby where I was just filming. I really want that building. It's actually for sale and has an upstairs apartment on it, and I think it'd be absolutely amazing to live there. You can see this really cool old town, and thinking about stopping somewhere to eat here that was local. However, the only place that I could see that was open was either just a pizza place and of course that hot dog restaurant. However, there were cars stopping just to see what I was doing there, so I don't want to eat there. But truthfully, I don't even know what small town I was in, and so this should be a fairly interesting process of researching where this place is and who controls it. So it might be an interesting time when I get back to the command center. I actually had completely different plans in store for today, and when I looked at the weather, there was actually a ton of thunderstorms coming into the area where I was planning to film. So instead of giving up, I just kind of decided to find a better place to film today. And so I ended up heading in a completely different direction just so that I could outrun these thunderstorms that have been happening pretty much everywhere else. And that ended up with me getting lost out here in northern Indiana. So somehow I managed to get turned around and ended up heading north. So now I found myself at the very northern end of Indiana in Angola, going around the circle here, which is a pretty epic little location in and of itself. And supposedly that theater over there is haunted. I've actually gone there a few times in the past, and if anything, it's just incredibly small and cramped. So now I really need to get turned around. Although there are some pretty epic locations around here, I'm not sure I have the time or the battery life to get to those and really do them justice, and I'd rather have the better camera to do what I'm planning to do here. If I do end up seeing something worthy around here though, I'm gonna stop and try and get it on the iPhone at least. You can see how bad the sky looks even up this way, and so it's a good thing I wasn't actually further south, because we would be right in the middle of it right now, according to the weather forecast anyway, and from the looks of it, I would agree at this point. But I was lucky enough to get in some really great filming today, and again, I'm just kind of snaking my way back to the command center via these small towns and back roads. And I think it's slowly working, but at this point I'm not really incredibly sure. I'm not positive where this road is curving towards. I've been trying to find some place to stop and get something to eat too. However, I can't seem to locate anything at this point. However, I'm pretty sure if I continue heading in the direction I'm heading, I should run into another small town where hopefully there is something open. Sure the person behind me thought I was filming them. They got way close up on me. It's kind of funny, but I'm coming into this small town right now. Not really sure if there's any place to eat though. Looks like I've got back to civilization. Now, if they only have restaurants somewhere. Looking like just gas stations. I don't really feel like gas station food right now. Well, I guess that was a restaurant. But I'm not really in the mood for a sit-down restaurant either. Alright everybody, just warped back to the command center now. Kind of a shorter travel episode for today. I wasn't really actually intending to do a travel episode for my story. I just kind of decided to turn it into one since that graveyard was such a short-lived fail. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the new subscribers that have been coming on. We're going to be doing a lot more live streams and stuff in the future. It's just been kind of frustrating here lately dealing with YouTube and all this notifications issues and all the algorithm issues that have been going on. So it's taken me a little bit of time to get back into the swing of things, and I just needed a few days to myself to kind of think everything through. So appreciate you all watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and share it with your friends or on your favorite social media network. And I will see you all in the next My Story episode. Hopefully tomorrow.